Hey, I want to say hello to all my new followers on Twitter. I so appreciate you and all of the few new subscribers that I've gotten here on YouTube. Um, I just, I'm really happy because I don't have a whole lot of followers. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, but you know what? I appreciate every single one of you, and I really enjoy watching your videos and following your Twitters, and there's some pretty interesting stuff out there, especially within the paranormal community, both on YouTube and on Twitter. And also, I found a couple of interesting Facebook places to go as well. I try not to spend too much time on Facebook. I'm not a big fan, but you know, you got family, and you always got to keep your family together on Facebook. So yeah, so I have to kind of be on there. But anyway, today I want to kind of tell you guys what I'm doing. I made a decision because I'm trying to decide whether I'm taking all of this very seriously as far as doing paranormal investigations. How serious do I want to take this? And I really think that I do. Because I really have a curiosity. I want to know. And so what I've decided to do is because I'm really getting into the EVPs. If you guys hadn't noticed, I've been like posting left and right, left and right. And so the cemetery that I've been going to is huge. It's probably 10 acres and there are thousands of graves there. So what I want to do is I want to spend my time there because I got this last session before last when I used the spirit box. I got some really great EVPs there. I had a great spirit box session. And so I really want to spend my time learning more about analyzing these EVPs that I'm getting, these spirit box sessions, and analyzing what's coming out of it. Because in that session, there's so much I don't even really. I'm still pulling things out of an 8-minute video, and so one of the things we found, we have one Class A EVP, which was, I asked them how many spirits were active at that point, and his voice came back and said 32, and then a second later, that same voice came back and said, at the moment. And so that was really cool. And there was another one that we thought they were saying Mike Schnook. We thought it was a name, and after putting it through all three of my programs, which is Audition and Audacity and Premiere, which is a video program, but I still put audio in there sometimes just to get another feel for it. We discovered he's saying black Chevy. And so he's trying to tell us for some reason about a black Chevy. And then an interesting thing happened, and I don't know if this is a complete coincidence, or if it's, the day before I finally figured out what this was saying. I was going through a restaurant drive-through, and I happened to look up and realize that the truck that was in front of me, which was a black Chevy, has been in front of me every time I have gone through this drive-through restaurant in the last 3 weeks. Coincidence? I don't know. Probably, yeah. But the fact that the very next day when I go and analyze this EVP again, I find out what it's really saying after 6 times being analyzed or more, that he's actually saying black Chevy. And so I don't know if there's some correlation or not. And it's just interesting though that was very coincidental, and I don't know how one relates to the other, if it does at all. But it was interesting. And some other things, like we had asked, some of the EVPs on there are extremely, extremely quiet. We asked if it was cold or if it was warm, and it's a very low whisper that says freezing. And that comes in twice because the male voice also comes in a little bit later and says the same thing. And so we were trying to analyze that. I was trying to bring the volume of it up, so bring up the I can't think of the word right now, so that you can hear it a little bit better. And another one that was on there was, this one entity took the frequency and manipulated it. You know how you have the sound in the session box, like ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Well, he was able to bring it down to where it was and then said my name. And that was pretty freaky. That was pretty freaky. And so I'm still pondering that one. We think we might know who it is. We don't know for sure, but we know that person is not buried in that cemetery because we went and looked his obituary up. So we know where he's buried now. We're going to go check that out. And so also, I want to do a couple of shout outs. Cryptid Hunter, wanted to tell him best wishes. He's a YouTuber and he's also on Twitter. He is having some problems, and I hope everybody will, send him their best regards and take a look at watch his videos and check out his channel. He he bought a haunted doll, I think, for his niece or nephew or something, and he ended up with it because it's kind of creepy, the eyes closing and stuff. And so, yeah, definitely go check out his videos. He's got a couple others that he did that are kind of pretty cool too. And let's see, also Roy Pullen. Also, he is a wonderful Twitter person. Gave me a lot of information. Has kind of opened my eyes to a couple other things there as far as the paranormal goes. So that's kind of cool. I like Roy Pullen. Um, and let's see, who else do I want to shout out to on there today? Oh, Philly Ghost Hunter. Philly Ghost Hunter was my very first follower on Twitter, and I so appreciate that. So, if, you can check out Philly Ghost Hunter on YouTube and on Twitter. And let's see, Creepy Seven. I got to shout out to Creepy Seven. I love Creepy Seven. I can't explain to you why I like them best of all the compilation channels. I just like them. I don't know, maybe because they give you more than 5 and less than 15. It's kind of right where it ought to be. So Creepy Seven, definitely check out Creepy Seven. They're pretty cool. And so I guess that's it. I want to try to, like I said, I'm going to stay in this one cemetery, get to the point where I have my EVP skills perfected, to where I can analyze these and really kind of be able to focus in on things when I first hear them, and maybe not have to do so much, in-depth analyzation to try to make sure, I begin to sort of be able to feel it more than just hear it. And it is interesting because when I go to the cemetery, I can tell kind of where, if anything, it's, you feel it, if it's there, if it isn't. And it's like when we went to the house and I got attacked by the orbs when we went outside. That was pretty creepy. But I walked outside, decided to take snaps and pictures, and all of a sudden I got this really, really feeling, and I said, we gotta go, and run to the car. And we got the picture, and there were these huge brown orbs in the picture. So we're going back there again because actually I know the owner of the house. The house is an office during the day, so it's open at night. I actually have the keys. I can go there anytime I want. So that's really kind of cool. And I'm really interested in this though. And I think what I'll do is, once I get the CVP thing down and I want to start going to different places, I'd like to either join a group or put together a group. Here I'm in the South Georgia, North Florida area. And, a lot of the groups are in Florida, and there's quite a few. And so I think it'd be kind of fun to collaborate with some other semi-local, because we don't have a group here where I live. Where I live in the boonies, and so we don't have a group here. But there's some, maybe some semi-local folks who are interested in this and would like to start maybe coming to the cemetery with me and joining me and doing a little more video and things like that. Maybe some more people more experienced than I am. So yeah, you can comment on here on my YouTube, and please do subscribe. The more subscribers I have that like to watch my videos, the better. I really would appreciate your subscription. And if you can follow me on Twitter, and you can check out my blog, whatever I do on my logs, like whenever I go to the cemetery and I do stuff, I log it there, and I put all the pictures up there, so you can go look at my cemetery pictures. And that's linked below in my links. You can go straight to my blog. And so yeah, anyway, it was nice talking to you guys today, and I look forward to talking to you all on Twitter. And you're welcome to make comments below, as long as they're not mean. Don't make mean comments, because I just got to delete them. Make nice comments. I always make nice comments. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.